What might be well suited to one kind of product, service, or market, may be unsuitable for another. Our today's effort will help you understand the basics of a debit card and a credit card. What is a debit card? A debit card is a payment card that deducts money directly from a consumer's checking account when it is used. Also called check cards or bank cards, they can be used to buy goods or services, or to get cash from an automated teller machine or a merchant who'll let you add an extra amount onto a purchase. How a debit card works. A debit card is usually a rectangular piece of plastic, resembling any charge card. It is linked to the user's checking account at a bank or credit union. The amount of money that can be spent with it is tied to the account size, the amount of funds in the account. Debit cards work as a cross between ATM cards and credit cards. You can use them to get cash from a bank's automated teller machine, as with the former, or you can make purchases with them, like the latter. In fact, many financial institutions are replacing the plain vanilla, single-purpose ATM cards with debit cards that are issued by major card payment processors such as Visa or MasterCard. Such debit cards come automatically with your checking account. Whether being used to obtain cash or to buy something, the debit card functions in the same way. It draws the funds immediately from the affiliated account. So, your spending is limited to what's available in your checking account, and the exact amount of money you have to spend will fluctuate from day to day, along with your account balance. Debit cards usually have daily purchase limits as well, meaning you can't spend more than a certain amount with them in one 24-hour period. Debit card purchases can be made with or without a PIN. If the card has a major payment processor's logo, it often can be run without one, just as a credit card would be. Debit card versus credit card. Given that many bank debit cards are being issued by credit card companies, the distinction between credit and debit cards can seem as thin as, well, a piece of plastic. Aside from the word debit on its front, a debit MasterCard looks identical to a credit MasterCard, for example, and can be used anywhere MasterCard is accepted. Some debit cards offer reward programs, similar to credit card reward programs, such as 1% cashback on all purchases. A debit card bearing the logo of a credit card issuer offers many of the same consumer protections, such as not holding you liable for fraudulent purchases made by someone swiping your card number. But credit cards and debit cards work in fundamentally different ways. Using a debit card to make a purchase is like writing a check or plunking down dollar bills. You're paying for the item then and there, drawing on funds in your bank account. When you use a credit card, you're essentially borrowing money from the card company for the item. It pays the merchant, then bills you for the amount. You repay it when you get your monthly statement. If you don't pay the whole amount, you pay interest on the remaining portion, as you would with any loan. The bottom line. A debit card is issued by a bank or credit union to checking account holders. It allows them to access funds in the account, either as cash from an ATM or to buy goods or services, like a credit card. Funds are deducted immediately, or within a short time frame, so the amount available to spend reflects the amount in the linked account. Unlike credit cards, debit cards do not allow the user to go into debt, except perhaps for small negative balances that might be incurred if the account holder has signed up for overdraft protection. Debit cards usually have daily purchase limits, meaning it may not be possible to make an especially large purchase with a debit card. A debit card works best as a tool to obtain cash, or for small purchases. While it ensures you don't go into debt, you can only spend money you literally have. It doesn't help to build up your credit history either, as credit cards do. Credit cards can be more advantageous for making large purchases that you can't or don't want to pay in full right away. We hope this video would have helped in some way to increase your understanding on the subject. Hope to see you in next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.